What's up guys, this is Nick here from Everything Tech, and in this video we're going to talk about, is the Samsung Galaxy S4 still worth it here in 2015? As you can see, I have a Samsung Galaxy S4, and oddly enough we're outside here right in front of the Apple store, as you can see. But we're going to talk in this video about the Samsung Galaxy S4 and if it's still worth it. So let's get into that right now. Let's go. Alright guys, the first thing we're going to talk about this video is the software. So if we hop into settings, you're going to scroll down until you see a more, and then we're going to head over into about device, and you're going to see that we are running Android version, what is it right here, 5.0.1. Let me get up close there on you. And that is Android Lollipop. So yeah, that's the latest I have. It might be on 5.1.1 for some of you, but here in 2015 at the end of it, the S4 is running a pretty buttery smooth Lollipop OS. So yeah, the next thing we're going to get into is the camera of the device. But overall, the software is pretty up to date and it runs pretty smooth here. So that's a good thing for all of you people who are still thinking about picking up an S4 on the cheap. Alright guys, so let's hop into the camera of the device. So if we're hopping into the camera right here, let's see, as you see it booted up. It's kind of hard to see out here in the light, but the camera on the device is still pretty good on this device, and it fires off pretty quickly. As you can see, shots are pretty quick. They're not the fastest anymore, but overall the camera is pretty good on this device. As you can see, it's kind of hard to see with these reflections, but overall you're getting 13 megapixel shots on the S4, so that's not going to disappoint you in terms of the camera quality on this. It's still better than a lot of these budget phones that are out today. And you also have the front-facing camera right here, which is going to come in at what, maybe 2 megapixels, but it's a solid one because Samsung always puts a solid camera on their Samsung Galaxy devices. So yeah, that's pretty much talking about the camera right there. Okay guys, let's talk about design. Now design on this device is still pretty solid. It's a little bit cheap and plasticky feeling compared to today's phones. Overall, these little sides can still get scratched up even here in 2015. You see I got a little dent on mine right there. But overall the design feels comfortable in the hand. It's very ergonomic, so it fits in the hand very nicely. Although it's not going to blow your socks off with the overall feel. It's not very metal feeling or, you know, premium anymore. It's kind of more of a budget feel here in 2015, but the internals of the S4 are still more solid than a lot of the devices that are coming out now that are budget phones. It still has more storage, it still has an expandable memory, removable battery, and it just has a lot more to offer than a lot of budget phones. You can kind of think of it like if you were going to buy a used car, you can either buy an old used Mercedes or you can go buy a brand new Toyota, but the Mercedes is still going to have a lot more features and it's just going to be faster, but the Toyota's newer. So that's kind of how I like to look at it in terms of these older phones. How has battery hold up on the S4? Well, battery life has held up well, but like I say again, you can take the battery off the back of the S4, so the S4's battery life can easily be swapped out, and you know, you can just replace it if it's a dead battery, and then you have great battery life once again. So it's a very versatile phone still here, even in 2015. How's the screen? It's a 1920 by 1080 Super AMOLED HD display, which is very sharp. Although reflection out here in the sun, as you've seen throughout this video, it's not very easy to see in direct sunlight, and it is a pretty cloudy day out here. As you can see, it's not too there's the Apple store again. It's not too bright here in Chicago today, so even in the cloudy day, it's still a little bit, you know, reflective. So the screen is a lot better on the newer Samsungs, but it's still a solid crispy screen indoors. So getting into storage, you can see I have 16 gigabytes right there total space, and you can also expand it. So storage is a great thing on the S4 even here in late 2015. But yeah, that's pretty much it on storage. So how is the performance of the S4? Now the performance is pretty good. I'm trying to do this one in hand, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get the ultimate performance test here, but things open up relatively quickly, better than a budget phone that you would see here in 2015, and everything just flies right on through. As you can see, things are just opening quickly, so there's no problem here on performance. Games will still run well with that Snapdragon 600 processor on here. So yeah, S4 is pretty solid all around in terms of performance. Alright guys, that's pretty much it on the Samsung Galaxy S4 for the late 2015. Should you pick up the Samsung Galaxy S4? And my simple answer to that is, how much money do you have? If you're trying to pick up a budget phone at a reasonable price, I think you will be very happy with your decision on the Samsung Galaxy S4. Although there's a lot of other options on the market, including things such as the Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime, and I made a review and an unboxing video on that. You can check those links down below in the description. But yeah, overall, I would say go for it. They're running pretty cheap, maybe 100 to 150 bucks on eBay, Amazon, and I think you will enjoy this device if you're trying to save money and still want a relatively high-end experience. In 2015 here, we could call this a mid-range experience, but for all of you using those old, not even HD screens, this gives you a 1920 by 1080 screen. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up down below. If you didn't like this video, go ahead, hit that thumbs down, and subscribe if you haven't already for more technology videos, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.